Welcome to Skatoony, the show where kids and toons compete for prizes. Here to test what you know, it's the hosts of the show, Rosie Anderson.
Hi folks, has anyone seen my glasses?
And the Caillou.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say, Caillou?
I say, let's meet today's contestants. Say hello to Amber, Chase, Perfect Peter, Millie and Molly, Toffway Fong, and Simmons.
Great. Now listen up to the rules of the game. All you've gotta do is stay in the game through 3 rapid-fire rounds. We're gonna knock 2 of you out at the end of round 1, then drop the second pair of losers at the end of round 2. That'll leave 2 contestants, battling it out to see who goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. Except Pink Yoshi is too lazy to do that, so we'll just skip straight to the prize.
Hey, who are those 2 people who almost cost me a spot?
Oh, Millie and Molly. Yeah, they're best friends, but only because their cats banged each other.
Which is something you'll never catch me doing.
Oh come on, you like Humphrey, don't you?
Hey, I do not.
Oh, we actually had him on the show 2 episodes ago. Anyways, it's time for a round of
Bang on, or bogus.
Okay, here's how it works. I'm gonna say a load of silly stuff. Some of it's bang on true, but some of it's a load of bogus baloney. So if you think it's true, you shout
Bang on.
and if you think it's false, you shout
Bogus.
Got it? Let's play. First question, shooting stars aren't really stars. Amber?
Bang on.
Correct. London Bridge never fell down, but it did end up in Arizona. Peter?
Bogus.
Sorry, it's bang on. The only continent without native ants is Antarctica. Millie and Molly?
Bang on. I plan to live in Antarctica and have penguins as pets when I'm older.
Correct. If you say fact after something, it automatically makes it true. Amber?
Bogus. Fact.
Correct. A monkey's diet consists of only bananas. Simmons?
I know this one. I'm a monkeyologist. Hey Siri, do monkeys only eat bananas?
Sorry, asking Siri isn't allowed. The tug of war used to be an Olympic sport. Simmons?
Bogus.
Sorry, it's bang on.
Hey Siri, you lied to me.
It's a different question.
Kangaroo rats are a cross between kangaroos and rats. Chase?
Bang on.
Sorry, that was bogus. The platypus is a type of dinosaur. Amber?
Bogus.
Correct. A French man once ate an entire plane. Chase?
Bang on.
Correct. If you remove a fly's wings, it's called a walk. Millie and Molly?
Ooh, I'll have to remember that one. Bogus.
Good job, Molly. It is bogus. Blind people don't dream. Dolph?
As a blind person myself, I can confirm that's bogus.
Correct. A hot dog is hey, who turned out the lights?
Don't ask me, it must have been a power outage.
Well, that's it for now, pickle punks. But after we manage to find the door, we'll see you after the break for more quizzing here on Welcome back to Skatoony. We've just made it out of the studio, with some help from Dolph.
I guess being blind does have its advantages.
This reminds us of Ellie, a blind girl we met and befriended once.
She was supposed to come to our school once a week, but we never saw each other again after that.
And not just because she was blind.
And the time me and my friends went on an adventure with a blind explorer who taught us how to use our other senses better.
And my wife was blind. I still can't believe the last thing I said to her before she died was that a giraffe could cook better than her.
Well, is Brooklyn Guy's mom's cooking better?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, the neighboring houses seem to still have power, so it must be something wrong with our studio.
Good to know. Simmons, go check to see what's wrong.
But I'm a contestant.
Not anymore. With no points scored, not only are you out of here, but you lost your rights to brag to Brooklyn Guy since he scored 2.
Fine. I'll go check the electricity.
Well, that's not all. We're also saying goodbye to Not So Perfect Peter.
Oh come on, give me another chance.
Too bad. You may have always been your parents' favorite, but you did just as terrible as your brother, so
You're out of here.
So, Toph, You do realize you'll have to pay for any damages your earthbending may have done to the studio floor.
Really? I can't afford that.
Okay, how about this? If you win, we won't make you pay.
Hey, don't make a deal like that.
Too late. And if you even suggest we intentionally rig the game against her like you wanted us to do with Sauter, you're not getting your cut of money. Anyways, to prevent all the food in our fridge from going to waste, let's have a round of
Blindfold buffet.
And though they don't know it, our contestants will be playing with
Pasta, maggots, yogurt, crickets, and jam.
But they don't know yet, because they're all blindfolded.
My blindfold feels funny.
Yeah, it's my diaper.
We only had 4 blindfolds, and we needed an extra due to Millie and Molly sharing a spot.
Well, can I have Toph's blindfold, since she's already blind?
Yeah, about that, we're still making her wear the blindfold since most blind people still have some vision, and we don't want her relying on any light and shadow perception she may or may not have.
Also, if you knew about Millie and Molly sharing a spot, why didn't you get a 5th blindfold?
Well, we thought they'd be out round 1, given what happened last time we had 2 contestants sharing a spot.
Yeah, I still can't believe you forced my sister to share a spot with Barney.
Hey, don't blame us, blame the person who complained that Barney should have won episode 4 even though he cheated.
Though that same person thought Chives not showing up on time to do the dirty work Richard could have done himself was a better reason to eliminate a higher scoring player than Barney rigging the grid with a Barney error that caused him to gain an abnormally large number of points unfairly. Or maybe it was because Millie willingly volunteered to go in Richard's place?
Hey, I don't remember.
No, not you. Someone else.
Could we just get on with it? We haven't even started and this video's already longer than part 1.
Okay. Anyways, when I ask the questions, pick up a handful of the answer and buzz in. Remember, your answer is what you're holding, not what you say. You have as long as it takes Simmons to figure out what's wrong with the electricity. Let's play. First question, this has an Italian origin. Dolph?
Pasta.
Correct. This is a dairy product. Amber?
Yogurt.
Correct. Amundo. What's the final ingredient in Kosumarzu cheese? Millie and Molly?
1 cup of cat saliva.
Well, the answer is maggots, and that's what you're holding, so you get a point. This is made by boiling fruit and sugar. Chase?
Ugh. Is it yogurt?
Wrong, it was jam. These turn into fly. Dolph?
Maggots.
Correct. This is also the name of a bat and ball team sport. Millie and Molly?
Cricket.
Types of this include spaghetti, linguine, and fettuccine. Dolph?
Pasta.
That's right. What comes after the words tow in traffic? Amber?
Jam.
Correct. Amundo. These are related to grasshoppers. Dolph?
Crickets.
That's right, it is crickets. An alternative to ice cream is frozen what? Chase?
Yogurt.
Right answer, but you picked up a handful of jam.
Hey. I can't tell, I'm too distracted over this diaper.
Hey, it's the best blindfold substitute I could find.
Next question, Pinocchio's conscience was one of these. Amber?
Cricket.
Correct. Also, did you know that in the original story, Pinocchio killed him with a hammer?
Really?
Yep. Next, this has a Greek origin. Dolph?
Yogurt.
Correct. Types of this include blueberry, strawberry, and marmalade. Millie and Molly?
Cats?
Sorry, it was jam. What did Marco Polo bring to the Western world? Amber?
Pasta.
Correct, and I think that's...
Alright, I found out what's wrong.
Yep, the end of the round. So Simmons, what was wrong?
Well, everything seemed to be working with your breaker box, so I came to one conclusion. You forgot to pay your electric bill.
Hey Dad, get in here.
You called?
Yeah. Why didn't you pay the electric bill?
I had no idea it was past due. I never got anything notifying me.
I hear it's one of the electric company's plans to save money.
Anyways, now I have to say, Chase, Millie, and Molly, you're all out of here.
Oh no. Hey Molly, tell them some of those riddles of yours, maybe then they'll let us through.
Okay, here's one. What kind of bow can't be tied? A rainbow.
Ha ha, very funny. Hey Molly, I've got a riddle for you. What do you, Millie and Chase all have in common that rhymes with Gorpowdamir?
I don't know. What?
You're out of here.
Hey, Chase was still wearing my diaper.
Tough. Amber, you can take off your blindfolds now.
Ew, you made me touch that?
Hey, I can hardly tell the difference.
Well, that's it for round 2, but stick around for the third round of quizzing here on Welcome back to Skatoony. So Caillou, who've we got left?
It's tough against Amber.
Good thing you moved Amber. It takes less gas to power the bottom row of the Skatoony mobile.
And it'll be especially needed if Toph wins. I'll go pay the electric bill.
And while you do that, we'll play.
Beg. Noggin.
Okay, here's how it works. I'm gonna ask you some general knowledge questions. You just have to buzz in and answer. Also, each time you answer, you also have a chance to win a bonus point by picking a hard-boiled egg out of those in front of you.
Some are hard-boiled, but some are raw. And we ain't telling which is which.
So, the only way you're gonna find out is by smashing it on your forehead. The highest scorer wins, and you have until the electricity in the studio comes back on. Caillou, you go stand outside the door until the electricity comes on.
Okay.
Alright, first question. Solar power is energy generated from what? Toph?
The sun.
Correct. Now pick an egg, is it boiled?
Ouch.
Yes it is, which makes 2 points for you. Next, is transfer of energy measured in meters, liters, or watts? Amber?
Watts.
Correct. Pick an egg. Ooh, raw. What did Benjamin Franklin attach a key to in order to discover electricity? Amber?
A kite.
Correct. Now get slap happy for a bonus. Raw. Next, which of the following kitchen items doesn't use electricity? Fridge, sink, or oven? Toph?
Sink.
Correct. Time to get crackin'. Raw. True or false? Electric eels aren't really eels. Toph?
False.
No, it's true, but you can still test your luck for that bonus.
Ouch.
Good job, you found a hard-boiled bonus. What type is Pokemon mascot Pikachu? Toph?
Electric.
Correct. Now pick an egg. Raw. No bonus. Kinetic energy is generated from objects in motion, or at rest? Amber?
In motion.
Correct. You know what to do.
Ouch.
Good job, you found a hard-boiled bonus. What occurs first, lightning or thunder? Amber?
Lightning.
No, they occur at the same time.
Really?
Really. Now pick an egg. Raw.
The lights are back on. And the floor's worse than I thought.
And that's the end of the round. And after that mess of eggs, our winner is... Toph.
Yes. I won't have to pay.
Alright, I paid the bill. Please don't tell me Toph won.
Toph won.
Hey, I asked you not to tell me that.
Well, how else was I supposed to let you know?
Crap, now I have to pay. Let's hope it's not too much. Hey Simmons, get over here.
Hey, I heard what you said and I've seen the damages. With all the calculations from the electricity inspection to floor repair damage, this is how much it'll cost you.
Damn, I can't believe Toph won and I'll have to pay for all that.
Oh, don't worry. We won't make you pay all that.
Wow, really?
Yeah, since it just so happens the heir to the throne of a kingdom with a really large wealth gap between the royals and villagers that needs to be fixed is here. And we could just get her to pay for it instead.
Wow, really?
Amber, you seem surprised.
Yeah, I'd really like to meet her as a future queen myself.
Wow, how oblivious is this girl?
What do you mean?
Don't you get it, Amber? She's talking about you.
Hey, no fair. Toph obviously used her earthbending to check which eggs were hard-boiled. I would have won if she didn't.
Hey, I don't think earthbending works on eggs.
Although to be fair, Amber would have won if Toph didn't crack any hard-boiled eggs. But if no one cracked any, they'd be tied with 3 points each.
Hey, how about this? Explain lightning and thunder occurring at the same time and I'll pay for the damages plus extra.
The speed of light is faster than the speed of sound, so the lightning is seen before the thunder is heard. There's your explanation, pay up.
Fine. Here's your extra. Simmons, we'll discuss payment when you're done.
Thanks.
Well, that's it for episode 12, but stick around Alien Ankles, for more quizzing here on Oh, hi. Simmons just finished repairing the floor, which Amber reluctantly paid for. Now, when Dad walked in, I told him not to intentionally rig the game against Toph, but some games may have ended up nationally rigged against her since she's blind.
But let's fix that.
Now, all the rounds we played in episode 12 didn't need any adaptation, and neither would Cheery Tunes, Talking Backwards, and most round 3 games. In the case of rounds like Where in the World, Alphabet Soup, and Throw If You Know, they could be made identify the shapes and textures of the choices.
Okay, I've identified the hats.
Okay, can you tell us which one's which?
Okay, so this one's Mexico.
Correct.
Germany.
That's right.
And Russia.
Correct. For rounds like the same sound name round and colorful language, we'd add some sort of tactile indicators to the choices. Okay, Toph, we put tactile indicators on each of the blocks. Can you identify them?
I think this one's red?
Correct.
This says pink?
That's right.
This one's green?
Yes.
And this one's black?
Correct. Though in the case of colorful language, I guess they'd have the advantage of not being able to be confused by the color. Anyways, for Goldie Pop's same sound name round and color me quizzy, we'd just tell where each one is. Okay, so the rock is on the left, the clock is in the middle, and the sock is on the right.
Okay, so this one's the rock?
No, it's the sock. Sorry for the confusion, I went from my perspective. From yours, the sock is on the left and the rock is on the right.
Okay, so this one's the rock?
Yes, and for quick picking, we'd give an audio guide for the pictures.
Frog, elephant, rabbit, turtle, squirrel.
Well, that's all we could do. We weren't sure how to adapt Draw What You Hear, Animal Swap a Butt, Blinking Brain Box, or Who Flung Dung.
I suppose we could try to give a description of its appearance, but I'm not sure if that would make it easier or harder.
Hey Caillou, do you think we should do a video on Skatoony rounds adapted for deaf people after this?
No, it'd be pretty boring. I can only think of one round that couldn't just be adapted with an interpreter.